Yes, people, you're locked into the Big Bad Station, aratradio.com. We have a very special artist with us today. Okay, please do introduce yourself and let the listeners know who you are.
Hey everybody, I'm Atara. I'm from Jamaica. I'm a rapper and a singer and a songwriter. Yeah, I live in Austria, Holland, Tyrol.
Wow. So, tell us and the listeners out there a little bit about your journey. How did it all start for you?
Well, I don't know how to start now. Well, I started to write music in 2016.
Okay.
And I just was recording some tracks in my house for fun, not for serious business. And in 2017, I went back to Jamaica and they were like, you should sing. And I was like, no, I'm just doing it for fun. I don't want to take it serious.
Yeah.
And I was just doing it for fun back then. And I came back to Europe and then I decided to take it serious because people were saying that my lyrics are very good and my songs are very great.
For real, definitely. And how would you describe your style?
Lauryn Hill, Tupac kind of thing.
Woo! Damn! You went for it. For real. One of the songs that's made it on to my top 5 is a song called Queen. Tell us about that song and how it all came about, because that's a fire tune.
Really? You liked it?
Yeah, man, for real.
Well, Queen. Okay. First of all, I started the song by saying that the rain, how the sound helps me sleep. I can't sleep without playing the rain sound on my TV. Okay. So I wrote that down. And never cheat, never creep. A queen never cheats or creep,
Yeah.
Nowadays rappers, you don't have much Lauryn Hill and those kind of rappers. You have mostly like Nicki Minaj teaching our kids how to take their clothes off and show their bodies and stuff like that. Mm. So I wanted to bring back the Lauryn Hill kind of thing. When you're teaching women, that song about that thing that Lauryn Hill sang?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my favorite song, yo.
Damn.
I'm trying to bring that back, yo. I'm trying to bring that back.
Okay, yeah, because I can feel it. When you're actually listening to the song, you can feel the song, and it's some reason, man, it just touched my heart. Yeah. So it's a tune.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Really? I was like, I'm here to teach a new generation of girls to be a woman, to imitate the dragon. The dragon means like those women that are out there half naked. I see that you're a covered woman, so you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
For real. You're doing something different and bringing this flavor. Do you ever get any kind of challenges, from being in the business? Have you faced any challenges with it?
A lot. Okay. First of all, when I just released Queen, and because I'm Jamaican, the first place you're going to want to send your music is to your country back, and they were like, oh, Jamaicans don't listen to rap. You're not going to make it anywhere. People need something you can bump to in the club. Yeah. And I was like, it's cool. So I started to promote it in Europe only, in Europe and in Africa, and then it started to get very big. People in Europe started to love it a lot. People in Europe loved it, and people in Africa loved it. So when the people in Jamaica saw that people are loving it, that's when I started to see them coming back and saying, oh, we like the song,
Okay, and so how did you kind of take to that? Did you just get on with it and go to other places, or did it hurt you?
Well, it's your own people.
Yeah.
Telling you that you're not good enough. But it was okay because in Europe I got the Europe fan base and they loved it here.
Yeah.
So it didn't matter after a while. And all of them, eventually they came back and they were like, we love your song, we want to work with you, but it was too late, I was already signed.
Okay. Wow. And we have to talk about this tune, Lunatic.
Okay. Yeah. that one.
Yeah, tell us about this tune and, how come you featured an artist on this? How did it all come about?
Well, Lunatic, I wrote it before I met the artist. I was going to sing it by myself. Lunatic was actually, every song I write is actually a little bit about me. So, how do I say this? When I grew up in Jamaica, they said I don't act like a normal woman from Jamaica. Okay. I act with more emotions, like, how do I say it? Like a woman from overseas. They say I act like the other women from overseas. And they said that,
That's mad.
Like for instance, in Jamaica, like if a guy meets a girl and they decide to break up,
yeah,
like in 1 week the girl would be over the guy, but like normally in the other places, like when a guy and a girl breaks up, a girl takes time to get over the guy, and in that state you get angry at the guy. You get a lot of mixed emotions when you're angry at a guy, right?
Yeah.
So that's where Lunatic came. So I was trying to tell the guy that if he leaves, I'm gonna go crazy.
Wow.
And then I have a friend in Kenya. His name is Duncan. Yeah. His dad lives in Austria, so that's how I know him. And he said, "Hey, Atara, I have an artist. I want you to collab with him." And I said, "Let me hear him." And he sent me this link of this talented Kenyan artist. His name was Swish, and he had a song called "I Will Go." And when I listened to the first part of the song, I got chills everywhere. I was like, I want this guy to sing with me on Lunatic.
Wow. For real.
So he came on the track and he wrote his part, and I wasn't understanding what he was saying because I thought he was just making jokes, slangs, or whatever, but it turns out it was Swahili, his language.
Okay.
And it didn't sound so great off the beat, but when he put it on the beat, the guy at the studio, because I was saying Jitem,
yeah,
Jitem, Nakupenda, Jitem, I love you in French.
Yeah.
The guy in the studio was recording Swish, and he sang on the vocals, and he put in a French. You heard the French part, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, who is this guy? Who is this guy? And he was like, oh, that's my producer, Fulami. I was like, I want this guy to mix the song. We were going to send it back to Canada, and I was like, no, this guy sounds really great. He put your vocals on the track very good. I want him to mix the whole song. And he introduced me to Fulami, and Fulami mixed the song. It was sounding so perfect for me. I don't know about anybody else, but for me, it was sounding so perfect.
Wow, for real. And so who do you want to collab with for the future?
Huh?
Who do you want to collab with in the future?
Well, I'm doing a project right now. It's called Black Kings.
Okay.
I'm featuring a guy from Nigeria, 2 guys from Zimbabwe, 2 guys from Kenya, and me.
Wow. So you're doing...
Yeah.
Have you done that on purpose, like gone for African artists, or has that just happened?
Well, I was going to do that song alone, but then after I put out Lunatic, all these African artists came on to me. They wanted to do collab with me, and I didn't want to say no to all of them. So I said, instead of saying no to all of them, why not make a project and put all of them on it?
Yeah.
I bet all of them have something good to say, and they were like, it's just a pleasure to even sing with you, Atara. We don't care if it's only 8 minutes. We just want to sing with you.
Aww.
And I was like, okay, so that's Black Kings, and I have another song coming out.
Okay.
I think Friday or Monday. It's called Rage.
Okay. So I know you spoke a little bit about, you put a bit of your story into it, but how do you put it all together? Your lyrics, your writing, how do you come up with it?
I don't know. It just comes. Like sometimes I work in the Tirola clinic, and I'll be there working, and then lyrics come in my mind. Like I start to rhyme in my mind. Like for instance, I see a mop, and I start to rhyme stuff that rhymes with mop. I start to write. I take my phone and I go to the bathroom and I write them down in my phone.
Okay, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to try something a little later with my name. See if you can rhyme something with my name soon.
Okay. I'm not good at freestyling, but I'll try.
Okay. And then, of course, what's coming up next for you? I know you mentioned a few tunes, few projects you got coming up. What can the people look out for? What can they look out from you?
I have a lot of songs coming out. I have Rage, Vanity, Black Kings, Fall in Love. That's a dancehall track, by the way.
Okay.
And reggae. Okay. Reggae, I love reggae so much. Reggae is coming out too. Reggae is the baddest one, yo.
Yes. Okay, I like the sound of that. So, what is it, or who do you like in reggae? I know you like Lauryn Hill, but who do you like in reggae?
Yeah. Reggae.
Yeah.
Oh God, where should I start? Atara, Queen Africa, Ja Vinci, Sizzla Kalonji. What's his name? Oh, I don't want to forget anybody right now. What's his Jack Yor?
Okay.
These are people I listen. Chronics, not my number one. Chronics.
Okay. Wow.
Chronics is my number one.
For real.
Who else? Tyrus Riley.
Okay.
Is my number. I put Tyrus and Chronics at the same. Yeah, I listen to them mostly.
Okay.
But I grew up on Itana though.
Yeah,
I love Itana, but she's kind of changing now. She's like looking like the rappers nowadays. She's looking a little bit, not natural anymore. So I don't really love her anymore.
Okay. So, there's lots of young people that look into the show. What would you say to them for some advice? If they want to get into the music business or even just write some lyrics, what would you say to them?
Try to write positive lyrics and throw away those dirty lyrics that you guys keep writing. Like, nobody wants to hear about ass or butt or sex anymore. Like, that's garbage now. Yeah. Come on. You guys can come up with better things to write about.
For real. I feel that. I like the sound of that one.
Yeah.
So.
And for music industry, I think that you guys should, try and learn everything on the internet because you have Google University for a reason.
Yeah.
Learn everything before you get into a contract or anything like that. Better you learn everything on your own before and do it by yourself.
Definitely. And
when you are your number one fan, it's the best thing.
For real. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. So, like I said earlier, before I asked you to sing a little something, you put yourself in it and see if you can, I don't know, come up with something with my name in it, which is Kat.
Okay.
DJKat if you can.
DJKat, she rhymes with a queen. She, oh God. Why you gotta put me on the spot, girl?
Okay.
I would have to write something down because it's just so sudden. I know I'm feeling nervous and shy.
Oh, no. Don't worry about that. Okay, so, how can people find you? How can people get a hold of you, like on your social medias and things like that, if they want to know more about you?
Atara Vivo channel on YouTube, Atara Official on Instagram, Atara Music on Facebook, Twitter, Atara. I don't remember. My manager controls that. I don't remember what she wrote for that because I don't go on Twitter.
Okay.
But just search for Atara.
Okay.
I'm on Amazon, Apple Music, everything, Spotify, everything. Every music thing, everything. I'm on everything.
For real. You're everywhere.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I hope so. I hope I'm everywhere.
Okay. So, I always ask each and every artist to sing a little something of their musical selection. Would you be up for that?
Sure.
Okay. So, when you're ready, you pick a tune and go for it.
Okay. Woman means created from man, my superior in all. Accept my role, I follow him, don't bother him. I praise my kings, I follow them in war. He is the king of art. No false living, I call my king, they walk for him, I smother him when he comes into my arms. He's left to list my heart. I honor him, said talks, I feel my God bless in the heart, stress in my boss, he wins his darkest skin, I crown my kings. And when I walk with him, all he does is win. Pray for the sea, beauty is vain. For the woman that fear God, she shall be praised. Open the gates, fill him with gaze. A man that loves his wife, God fill his days. That's my new song, Freestyle King. It's coming soon.
Hey. It's fire, man. I don't know what you're worried about. It's all good.
Yeah.
For real. And of course, you know, before we go, say once again for the listeners out there, what you've got coming up, just so they can write it down and make sure they've got it for themselves.
Okay, the new songs.
Yeah.
And including the old ones.
Of course.
Queen, Atara Queen, Atara and Swish Lunatic, Atara Vanity, Atara King, Atara Black Kings, Atara Fall in Love, did I say everything? Rage, reggae. How can I forget reggae? Mr. Criminal, Adam and Eve. I have a lot of songs. They're all coming out.
Okay. No worries, man, for real. And once again, what's your YouTube channel? Because that's where most people will go for music. Your YouTube channel name?
Atara Vivo. Atara Vivo.
Okay, I'll share that out for people to listen to. And is there any final thoughts before we let you go? Anything you want to say to the listeners?
I want to say shout out to my mom in Jamaica. Woo-hoo. And my sisters and my brothers. And I want to say shout out to my bro Joe.
Okay.
He's from Ghana. He lives over here.
Wow.
And who else? And my best friend Alima and Zarina. They're living over here also from Guinea and from Portugal. And I want to say shout out to my son Eddie.
Okay, big up,
and my manager Wolf, and big up to my label Seven Gates Records.
Big 'em up every time. And of course, you know, it's been a pleasure speaking with you. You're very happy, which is nice.
Yeah, are they normally not happy with me on your interview?
No, they're happy, but you know, because of the times and things like that, everything that's going on, people are feeling sad and down, you know. So it's nice to have...
You shouldn't feel sad. You should find things to make you happy because you're not getting any younger, you know? You're getting older.
Yeah, for real, man.
So we have to stay happy so that we don't be depressed when we're... At least when I die, I'll be happy. I'll be a happy dead soul.
Definitely. Yeah, just keep the music coming. I'm gonna be playing it tomorrow as well. You're on the DJKat's top 5 list, so make sure you lock in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to send me the link. I'll be listening, and I'll be sending it to everybody in Tyrol, Austria, and Germany, in Africa. Everybody that I know, I'll be sending it.
Wow, for real. I'm gonna send it to you right now.
Okay, I'll post it. I'll post, and you can repost me too. And remember to subscribe to my Vivo channel.
Yeah, we'll do. I'll do that now. I'll do all of that now, because otherwise I'll forget.
Okay. Nice meeting you, Kat. You're such a happy soul also.
Same to you, man. It's been nice talking to you. Keep the link, yeah? Just keep talking.
Yes, sister. No problem.